name is June Gumbao. I'm from Strathmore University and I do computer science. I started my SPL course on 29th January 2024 and it was one of the most impactful experiences of my life. I remember on the last day of training, we were told that we should be very careful with how we carry ourselves. The security around here is not really good. And I was really scared coming here because I thought that I'd be attacked or mugged and all that stuff. I was really fearful. But once I got to know the place, walked around, I realized it's not as bad as people paint it. You know, people say the slums are very insecure. They say so many bad things, but that's very exaggerated. I had a really smooth time. I thought it would be very difficult to teach these children, and I was scared because I have never taught before. I have never handled small children, so that was a challenge for me. But week one helped me to learn how to do that, and I was able to conduct my classes smoothly. So my classes would be quite standard. We'd start with a game and make them stand up, you know, because our classes used to start at 7 a.m. So I'd make them stand up, play some games just to break their ice and calm them down, and they'd be so excited to come for the classes, even though it would start in the morning.
School of Computer Engineering and Sciences. I am in my year 3, that semester, and this year I did my SBL, otherwise known as Service-Based Learning, otherwise known as Community Service. This is a mandatory service done by Strathmore in all their schools across the university, and it's just to help humanity, to be of service to others, to make an impact on somebody's life by giving of your time and yourself. So this was, of course, it's my first SBL and last. And I have to say, I'm glad I waited for the numeracy and literacy program done by Challenge Aid to help the 60% of Kenyan learners left behind, to improve their skills, to learn how to recognize letters, words, numbers, to understand, comprehend, and be able to just move at the same pace as their peers. SBL in Strathmore is either done in your second year or your third year, depending on your school and what units you have. And I think it is the best thing that we can do. I actually think Strathmore sets itself apart by ensuring that their students offer their services and themselves to society, because it helps us grow. It reminds us of our responsibility towards those who are on the fringe of society, and it helps us to just become better as individuals across the board. So I joined the Challenge Aid program through Dr. Marino Cheng, who is the head of the Strathmore Institute of Mathematics, and in conjunction with Louis Baralo and Michael Babu, who run the Community Service Office in Strathmore. And they just sent out an email for students, and I was lucky enough to be at a point where I was looking for somewhere to do my SBL, and I applied, and we were trained for 1 week, and we were sent out to do the things that we were supposed to do.
The battle for school enrollment has been won in Kenya. The government has ensured that children are attending school. However, teachers today are faced with large classes and are unable to offer individual attention to their learners. Children are progressing through the foundational years without gaining literacy and numeracy skills. Challenge Aid, Strathmore and Reri have partnered to support 11 primary schools in Nairobi, offering catch-up lessons to ensure learners gain literacy skills that will enable them absorb classroom content. We are committed that no learner should be left behind.
teacher Evelyn, who was one of the teachers who took part in this program. So first of all, I want to thank Strathmore University in collaboration with Challenge Aid for the program, whereby Mennonite SOH was one of the schools that took part in the program, whereby we had one of the students from Strathmore, that is Elvis, who came to our school for the program. So from the first session or the assessment we did, we had 80 learners who were assessed from grade 4 to grade 6, and we found out that out of the 80 learners, 44 learners did not know how to read and write.
I'm Madam Phoebe, and I come from one of the schools that benefited a lot from the accelerated learning program. And through the program, as a school, we have seen the positive impact that it has brought to our school. First of all, we have seen the need of concentrating on one learner as a person, unlike concentrating on learners as a whole. Concentrating on a learner as a person has shown us that all these learners, despite them maybe being time takers, can always do well.
Icebreakers would go into reading a story. We had some story booklets that were provided by Challenge Aid, so I'd ask them to look at what they could see in the picture. Kids love pictures, so they raise their hand, teacher, I see a book, I see a cow, and it was so much fun. And then now we'd go into reading, so it was word by word. I tell them to point with their finger and read each word, and I'd walk around the classroom just to see which students that were struggling, and then if I found a student that was struggling, I'd tell the classroom to pause reading and then help that student. So I would provide some sort of personalized education. At times they were very noisy, and I had put some rules there on manila paper, so every time they'd make noise, I'd point at the manila paper with a ruler, and then I'd tell them to read, and then they'd say silence in class, and then the other students would encourage each other to keep quiet so that they listen. And then even on the last week, I would project some fun videos for them on YouTube. I forgot the name of the channel, but they really seemed to enjoy it, just as a way to say thank you for paying attention, stuff like that. Wait, I remember the name. I'd put for them Kadusko. Yeah, they really loved Kadusko. What else? I really enjoyed coaching the junior secondary students as they were going for music festivals, and they got position 4 in the region. I was so proud of them. That was something that I really enjoyed. And people need to stop painting this bad picture about Mathare. Mathare is a good place, and if we truly go on with such programs and impact these children, it will become a better place, and we will create a better community for each other. So yeah, I'd really encourage you to join. This is so impactful. I learned so much about myself, and it made me so proud to see these children advance to the next level and learn to read at a better pace, learn to spell. It was beautiful. I felt blessed. Another thing, the training sessions were so fun, so interactive. The same way they start the classes with ice-breaking games is the same thing they taught us during training. And there's free lunch. Oh my god, we ate so well. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to come for this, and yeah, it should be so impactful. Would I do this again? Definitely.